Hey everybody, this is Dr. Kelly. This is the first podcast of the semester. It's going to be a very easy week this week. Oddly, the semester started on Tuesday, as you know, instead of Monday, and our only in-class meetings are on Monday. So instead of trying to jam information down your throats in kind of a confused way, what I'm going to do in this podcast, and there'll probably be a couple podcasts, is just talk about the syllabus. We'll use this as the syllabus day. And then when I see you on Monday next week, the 28th, I think, we'll start in a more formal manner. And I just think that makes sense. And we're losing a little bit of time that way, but we'll catch up. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm not worried about it at all. And I'd rather do it this way, kind of slow and easy, rather than, like I say, give you too much information too fast before you're prepared for it. I just think that's a better way of teaching, and that's a better way of learning. Now, the first thing I want to say is I've gotten a couple of emails, and I'm really glad that folks are emailing me. And I do respond pretty quickly to the emails, at least at this point in the semester. Some folks are worried about Quiz 1 next Monday and what's going to be on it. It's not a big deal, really. It's just on the syllabus. And the idea of giving you a quiz next week is basically just to show you the ropes, how ParScore works, that kind of thing. What you're going to need for Quiz 1 is a ParScore exam, one of those multiple choice, those long, thin pieces of paper. The ParScore people prefer the 100 question ParScore. I think they cost like a dime a piece or something like that. They're really cheap. And next week, I'm just going to quiz you on the syllabus. It'll be very straightforward. Don't have anxiety about it. Everyone will do well. It's just kind of so we don't have to waste time from here on out, because the in-class meetings in this class are only 50 minutes, and there's going to be a lot to do, and I just don't want to waste a lot of time in talking about how to fill out a ParScore. So we'll do that on Monday, this upcoming Monday on the 28th. I think it's the 28th, right? And just to get that out of the way. So don't be concerned about Quiz 1. It's kind of on the syllabus, what I talk about today. Very, very straightforward. I think one of the things that you'll find out about the way I teach is, especially in my intro classes, but hopefully in all my classes, very straightforward style. I tell you what I want you to know. I'm not one of those professors that test you on things I don't talk about. I have a very clear idea in my mind of what I want you to know. That's what I convey in my lectures, and that's what I test you on. So anyway, I've been pretty successful in the classroom, and in this course I love teaching Texas history. And if you just kind of follow along with me, you should do quite well in the course. It's not a difficult course, but I think you'll be surprised about how much you're going to learn this semester. Okay, so that's Quiz 1, which is next Monday. It's based on this podcast, kind of basic syllabus stuff that I'm talking about, but really the point of the quiz is just to get everybody situated. So when I give you quizzes from now on, you come to class ready to go, so we don't waste time. Okay, I'm going to stop the podcast here, just to kind of keep them short. There will be another podcast that I'm going to post, which I'm going to record in just a second. But it's the beginning of the semester, and this is kind of like a shakedown cruise, and just kind of getting stuff figured out, making sure all the technology is working and that kind of a thing. So I'm going to stop this particular podcast now. I'll post another one, or I'll record another one in a second. And my plan is that I'll send out all the podcasts in a notification and post it on maybe post it on the homepage of 2053. So look for other podcasts.